Hi, welcome to Springfield Township Fire Department's Touch-A-Truck. This is our busiest unit, Medic 79. All right, let's get started. Let's take a look in the cab. Okay, so inside the cab here, we have our portable radios that we carry with us. They're nice and bright so we don't lose them. Any of our documentation we put right on the iPad and send it to our computers. This is our main radio that we speak to the county with, the county dispatcher, the 911 dispatcher. We talk to those folks on that radio. This is our siren to activate the siren. And up here on this big console here is where we turn on all the red lights. We also have some scene lights. At night we can light up a driveway with some of our side lights. And so that is how we activate our system in here. I can also actually turn on the heat or the air conditioning in the back to get it warm or cold. So this is our MDC up here. We get all of our dispatch information on this computer when we get a call. We also have a mapping system, so it shows us exactly which house we need to go to. And if the dispatcher needs to call us or give us private information, they send us text through the computer so that we know what private information about people's health problems before we get to the ambulance call. All right, so inside here in our first compartment is we hold our splint. This is to cast your arm or leg in case it's broken or injured. We can splint your legs and arms and take you safely to the hospital to get set by a doctor. Inside of here is also our main oxygen. The green tank in there holds all of the main oxygen that we give to our patients to help them breathe. So this is our second compartment. Inside here is our toolbox. We carry some flares for the roadway, and we also have a hydrant wrench so we can open up the hydrant and get the hydrant ready for the firefighters on the fire truck. One other interesting thing is inside this bag here, we carry some collapsible traffic cones that we easily just put on the ground, and actually there's a button on here and I can light it up at night. In the third compartment, we actually carry our fire gear in here. The reason is we are cross-trained as firefighters and paramedics and EMTs. And so just in case we have a fire call when we're coming back from an EMS run, we can respond to the fire as well. And we carry our fire gear and our helmets inside this compartment, along with an extra SCBA tank to go inside the fire. In this compartment here is basically our transportation compartment. We have a stair chair that fits right in here. This is basically a wheelchair that helps us take patients from the second floor to the first floor or from the basement up to the first floor. This part on the stair chair is the part of the device that actually helps us move the patients. This is the track system, and what we do is we put it out, and this will ride on a tension on the stairs, and we actually take the patients, and tracks will ride down the stairs so we can safely take a patient downstairs. We also have backboards in here in case people have back injuries. We even have a small one here for little kids, and just another carrier device that we can use to get a whole team of firefighters to carry an injured person. Maybe they're in the deep woods or somewhere where it's hard to get to. In this next compartment here, we have our C-collar bag. This is basically the bags that we use with the backboards that were in this compartment. And what we do is inside we carry our neck braces and straps to protect people's necks and backs when we attach them to the backboard for safety. So in the back here is our patient loading system. This is an automatic system that helps us load the patient into the back of the ambulance. It raises just a little. So this is our striker cot, and we deploy it automatically. It has levers that will release the cot, and then we release it from the truck, and we can take it to our patient and put them on the cot to be transported. So we've seen the outside of our compartments. Let's take a look in the inside. All right, inside here, one of our most important equipment devices is our heart monitor. This is a way that paramedics can look at the electrical activity of somebody's heart and see if there's any problems. So we normally put some stickers on their chest, and this computer will show us some things on whether people are having a true heart emergency or not, and we have medications to deal with those. This is our medications box. We carry pharmaceuticals that is given to us as paramedics, and we can do a lot of things to fix illnesses. We can deal with cardiac emergencies, problems with your heart. We also can fix blood sugar problems. We also can treat for allergic reactions, and we also have an IV set up so we can start an IV in case you're dehydrated and also give you medications all at the same time. Inside of here is our airway box. This is the treat for any medical emergencies dealing with the airway. We have tubes that can go down your throat, and we can actually breathe for a patient. We have, of course, our stethoscope to listen. And we have oxygen masks that we hook up to our oxygen system to help people breathe easier, and other devices to clear out items that may be stuck in somebody's throat for choking. All right, this next box is our trauma box. This is basically our big Band-Aid box. We have all of our big Band-Aids inside of here. I'll show you one of our biggest Band-Aids right here. This is a pretty big Band-Aid, and it actually expands out more if I open the package, and that's for injuries to the chest or to your stomach. We also carry tourniquets. I know a lot of people talk about them in the news, and we learned to save people's lives with tourniquets from the actions that we're taking in the last few wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. So we carry those, and we use those quite a bit now. Inside of here too is we just have other smaller gauze and bandages and some Israeli bandages, so we can take care of all kinds of bleeding and lacerations and injuries that require little Band-Aids and really big Band-Aids. This is called a Lucas device. It is a mechanical CPR device. And what is really great about this device is, one, it doesn't fatigue the rescuers, us, and it also actually does CPR better than humans do. And what we have found is we have been able to resuscitate more people better with this machine, and it gives us time to focus on giving the medications and doing all of the other care that we need for our patients that have stopped breathing. So what we do is we take a patient, we slide this device right over top. I turn the unit on. It says it's ready. I bring down the plunger, and then I hit start. And it does a self-measurement and starts automatically doing the chest compressions for us. The other thing that's nice is, in case we have to transport to the hospital, instead of me doing manual CPR in the back of a moving ambulance, I can now leave that device on and put my seatbelt on and monitor the patient.